Hey guys, this is Garies. Welcome back to another episode of Survival Done. We are back here in Minecraft Plus, and today, as you can see by the title, we are going to automate our honey farm, or our honey hive, or system, or whatever we want to call it today. So in the previous episode, we finished our slime farm, and I want to show you something. If we look here, look where I am standing now, right there. This is where our slime farm is. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 chunks away. So that means slimes are still spawning while we are standing here. So that's very interesting, because when I go down there, there's actually a lot of slime balls in the chest, which is awesome. So our slime farm is working, so I don't have to AFK there, so I can spend my time gathering honey. And I've actually been gathering quite a few honey, not enough for what I want to plan with it. But yes, we need a lot more, so we are going to automate it today. And I've already started preparing the area for the build. So over here is the edge of the greenhouse, and over there is the other edge. Just want to see, I can't remember how I marked it for myself on the inside. So what we will do, actually, I don't want to really expand the greenhouse further. So unfortunately, we're going to have quite a bulky building here. If I'm not mistaken, it's right here. Oh no! Oh no! I hate it when they do this. Don't do this to me. Here we go. Come here, come. Okay, so that's what I'm building from below, because I want to not let the bees go down. So what we're going to do, we're going to have two of those beehives. One is going to stand right there, and one is going to be right there. So there's only going to be a one gap in between, and there's going to be blocks surrounding it. Okay, so it's going to be quite bulky. I'll see if I'm maybe widen this area a bit, but I don't think it's necessary, because once we have that, we don't really need to come in here, because that's going to automate honey for us. And yeah, that's fun. That's going to be fun. So let's start with that process. Let's stop wasting time. Okay, so I've shown you at the top where it is, so that's right there. Okay, so the beehive is going to be standing one to this way. Same this side. So the beehive is going to be right above this block of dirt. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to have a hopper here. So let's first put this down, and then that down. Okay, so up above there is going to be the beehive. Okay, so we are going to have a dropper. That's going to we're going to have empty bottles in a hopper, and once we initiate it, it's going to pick up. Maybe I should show you guys. Let me grab this stuff and I'll show you. Okay, so we're going to grab glass bottles. I don't really want to do it on the outside. I'm afraid if I break the glass, one of the bees might escape. Well, they can actually escape. We have a ton of bees. Okay, so if we... Alright, this is going to be fun. Okay, so we need to place a block this side. And then we need to place a dispenser against this block. Okay, facing south. Yes, that's the correct direction. Okay, so we are going to put one empty bottle in there, and I'm going to put the button just on the dirt. I'm going to right click it, and the empty bottle is full of honey. So what we're going to do is we are going to have a dispenser right here. Oh, no, 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 don't do this. Okay. I thought the cobblestone blocks is still underneath, which they clearly are not. Okay, doesn't matter. So we're going to have a dispenser there, and the dispenser is going to be full of glass bottles facing into the beehive. And okay, so the beehives, it is now back and forth, sorry about that. When they're full of honey, they have a level of 5. Empty has 0, and then they go up to 5. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. And with a comparator, they actually emit a signal of power level 5 when the honey is full. So we're going to take advantage of that signal strength. Okay. So once these honey beehives on the ground is full, they're going to emit the signal via a comparator. That's why we need to have this much space. And because of that, once it's full, we can send a signal to the dispenser, pretty much the same as we just did the button. Hit the button, it takes an empty bottle, it fills it up with honey, and it puts it back into the dispenser. And then underneath here, we are going to have the same filter system we have in our storage system. So if you're not aware of how we did that, go check it out, but we'll still do this build the same way. So it's slightly different because I don't want a redstone signal that's emitting to be underneath. I'll explain it once we get there. Anyway, but let's get to it. Okay, so above here is where the beehive is going to be, and next to it is going to be the comparator. So the comparator will send a signal into that block, because it's a one, no, not that one, that block over there, which we're facing now. Okay, it will send a signal into that block. Because that block is powered by the comparator, it can put or send a signal to a redstone that's we're putting there. Okay, so now it's 0, as you can see. It says power 0. But with the comparator, it will send 5 when the beehive is full. So that's 0. So once we get the signal of 5, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only when it's full, it will reach this repeater, and the repeater will power this stone, which will in turn power that, and then we'll take this signal and we'll send it to the filter system. Okay, so the filter system will say to pull out full honey blocks of bottles, sorry. So it won't pull out the empty bottles, only the full ones. Otherwise, the dispenser is going to be empty the whole time. Okay, so pretty much the same way we did that. We put a hopper there, which I didn't need to break that dirt block, but it's okay. Because we need to have 1, 2, 3 out, yes. Okay, and then over here, here and there. Okay, so I'm using these, for anybody that's new, I'm using the smooth stone as my redstone contraption setup. So I'm gonna, this needs to be mirrored to this way, but I'll just do one to show you guys how it's done, and then I'll do the other one off cam, and then it's done. Okay, so I'm putting a repeater there. So what that's going to do is it's going to take the signal it receives from here. So over here we put a comparator. So once this hopper fills with items, this comparator will send a certain signal strength out. Where's my other, oh, there it is. And once it powers this block, so it needs to have a signal strength of 3. Okay, so that means this needs to be a third of 15 full. No, 3 15s full, sorry. Because redstone signal goes to 15, so we're going to put placeholders pretty much the same as in our sorting system, but the sorting system, this thing is shorter. Okay, look at this one. I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm going to bring you in exactly at the same spot on our sorting system. Okay, this is the best view I can get. There's a wall here. So as you notice, there's two at the top, and this V shape is moved forward a bit. You see, and the redstone signal powers this hopper, which disables it. Okay, so that it doesn't just pull all the items simultaneously or all the time. So it disables it, and it just keeps one until that signal sends through. It will power this repeater and will disable this redstone, which will allow items to flow through. Okay, but in the setup at the B farm, we can't have the redstone torch here, so we're just moving this V back one, so that means we need another block here. So that will mean the items in this filter needs to be more, because the signal strength is going to be longer, that's needed is going to be longer. Okay, so now it's 18 items. I think it's 41 items with a long one, but because we're using honey bottles, which only stack to 16, it needs to be 31 or 32. I can't remember exactly, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, let me bring you back into that filter and I'll show you. Okay, we're back here in a B farm. So as you can see, the V is out one more. So, and the redstone torch is this side. So this torch powers this block, which in turn disable this hopper. Oh, no, not this hopper, the one that's sitting here. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are going to, at the end of the day, so here's a hopper and there's a hopper. Okay, so I'm going to let it go into that chest, and this is the first time we're going to do this on this channel, and we're going to have an upward item elevator, so we'll get there also. Okay, so what I want to do is we are going to need hoppers, one facing there because we're moving it forward, and then this one goes there. Okay, that one is in the wrong one. Grab that one. Come on. Okay, so I'm not going to do the other one now. As I said, I want to just do one side. So the other side will be mirrored, and it will do exactly the same thing. Okay, so now this is disabled. So now if we go to this hopper, we can have placeholders in there, and we're going to say you have a honey bottle. So now we can make sure. So 31, the honey bottle is not pulled. As soon as we put another one, it's going to pull it. Okay, when are you pulling it? Why aren't you pulling it? Oh, that's not mockable. Never mind. There we go. See, and now it takes a placeholder. Okay, so it's not 31. Okay. 36, maybe it was 36. It's in my test world, I didn't write down the numbers. It was 32, 36, okay. But now either way, if we put another one in there, it should pull one immediately to the bottom, and the filter works. Okay, so there's going to be always one in that hopper and one in the bottom one, that and one in the bottom one. Okay, so now that the hoppers is there, let's go put the dispenser. Okay, there's a dispenser placeholder. Okay, so this needs to face upwards, same with this one, facing upwards. Okay, and then we're going to put the beehive here. It's sending a signal into this block as soon as it's filled, same as this one. So this is the easiest way I could hide it. You can always put another wall behind it and you can hide it into the wall, but this is how I know my redstone. So if there's an easier way, I'm sorry if I don't know that, but as I said, this works for me and this is how I know it. Okay, so now it will get a signal once it's filled, and then it needs to send a signal to the hopper. So the hopper, or not hopper, the dispenser is above this hopper, right? So it's right above this, or not, right next to this dirt block. So I've showed you guys in the previous, or in my what do you call it, my how to redstone video. If you place, oh no, right, this side, I don't need that one, sorry. If you place a redstone torch underneath, it will power this block, and this block can send a signal towards the adjacent side. Okay, you can power it anyway. So we are going to use this trick to trigger the dispenser. Okay, so if we power this block, it will trigger that dispenser. So what we need to do is we need to place that there, and we need to place a redstone torch to that side. So yes, it disables this dropper, but only momentarily, because this one will pull it while it's disabled. So in my test it worked, so I'm holding thumbs now that it's continuing to work. So now we just need to send, oh yes, also we need to invert the signal, because it needs to be disabled for this thing to pull, and then it enables for a split second. Oh yes, I forgot the inverted thing. Okay, so we put a torch there, and now it's inverted. Now you'll see this torch is disabled, and so on. So let me quickly finish the other side, and then we'll make, didn't I make it? No, I didn't make it. I have honey, didn't make the stuff yet. So let me quickly do the other side, and then I'll bring it back once we're ready to test it. Okay, just finished this side, but let me, I don't know if you noticed or took notice of it when I placed the torch. Look, listen what's happening when I place this torch. Here the dispenser actually fired. Okay, so we're done with this. Oh wait, we need to have a signal this side. Placeholder, where's the other ones? I hate it when I start using the placeholders. Okay, let me place this, let me go make the two beehives, and I'll bring you back. Okay, so I grabbed a couple of more bottles. Oh, I guess I still need to set up the other filter. Sorry, my bad. That's 36, right? Okay, so we're going to have one. Wait, that's not the placeholder. Then 36. Let's test it. Okay, one goes down, one is in, one goes there, one goes there. Great. Okay, I think we are good to go. Place these three back. Then we have more glass bottles, because we're going to use a ton of glass bottles. Because every time, I don't know how we're going to reload it. Oh, we can, no, we can't reload it from that side. What we might do is reload it from the middle. So at the top we can maybe put one plank while we reload it, or one block. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, so you're going to go away, you're going to go away. Don't hit the bees, don't hit the bees. Thankfully I haven't hit one yet. Yet being the operative word. Okay, so what I'm thinking is we're going to put one of these right there, and then we're going to use stairs. Now that bee is in the way, like this, and then it kind of looks like a bigger beehive, some sort. What do you think? See, and then we can, once we want to fill in the dispensers, which we actually need to do now, we can take the dirt, we can place it there, we can go back down. We're looking for recording time. Oh, we're running low. Okay, then we just break this one. Then we can just access both dispensers. Just want to even them out properly. there, and one there. Okay, I think we're good. I used all the glass I had. Okay, and there we go. Okay, we can break this. Now we just need to wait until one has a level of 1 so that I can show you the signal strength. Oh wait, we still need to clean up this side. There should be enough bees for them. There's usually more than enough bees. Need to put more flowers in. Then we definitely have a good thing. Okay. Oh, there's 3. You see? Only level 3. Let's quickly go out and I can show you. We're at level 3. So that's 3, 4 and 5. So once it gets full, let's see if we can see it. Okay, and you need to listen carefully because you'll hear the dispenser firing as well. There we go. One more, please. Come on. There you go. And it hits, and then we should have 1 honey bottle. Yay! Okay, so that's awesome. So we have automated honey gathering. So we'll have this running. Oh, this is going to be in the way. This is going to be in the way. Okay, well, no wait. I can just move the chest forward. Doesn't matter. Forward or to the side. Because I liked it being there. Then it makes sense that we collect it there. So maybe I should just move it to the side over here. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It's in any case becoming night, so it's time to greet you guys and go to sleep. So thank you for joining me in this episode, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I showed you something interesting, especially the redstone, how to automate beehives. So in the next episode, I'll show you how to item elevator things upward with also using droppers and a couple of comparators and so on. So, but for now, let's call it. Thank you once again for joining me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would appreciate it a bunch. And I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers!